Students, now we have discussed that how can we reduce a fraction to its lowest term by these three methods. In first method, we have to divide numerator and denominator by their common factors, and at last we will get a fraction in which there will be no common factor other than 1. That will be answer. Okay, and in second method we have to find prime factors of numerator and denominator. First of all, we have to find prime factors of numerator and denominator, and then we have to cancel common factors from numerator and denominators. Okay, and then we will get answer. And in third method, first of all we have to find HCF of numerator and denominator, and then we have to divide numerator and denominator by their HCF, and then we will get the answer. We will get lowest term. Okay, in first method and in third method we can see I have written the number by which we have divided. Okay, but we can reduce a fraction to its lowest term without writing this number, without writing divisor. Okay, we can do directly also. So let us see how can we do it directly. How can we reduce a fraction to its lowest term directly? So let us take this example. In this we have 24 by 40. So how can we reduce this fraction to its lowest term without writing the number by which we are dividing? So here, first of all, we have to check the common factor of numerator and denominator, and then cut numerator and denominator by that common factor. So here we can see 24 and 40. Okay, and we have 2 and 4 and 8 also as a common factor of 24 and 40, and 1 also is a common factor of 24 and 40, but we cannot divide by 1 here, because we know when we divide any number by 1 we will get the same answer. So we no need to divide by 1. So we have to divide numerator and denominator by 2, 4 or 8 by any number. So let us start. Now here we cut it. Okay, we divide numerator and denominator by 2. If we divide 24 by 2, we will get 12. Here we have to write only quotient, no need to write divisor. Okay, and here also denominator also we have to divide by 2. So here we when we divide 40 by 2 we will get 20. Now we have 12 as a numerator and 20 as a denominator. Now again we can divide 12 and 20 by 4 or by 2. So let us divide 12 and 20 by 4. Okay, when we divide 12 by 4 we will get 3, and if we divide 20 by 4 we will get 5. So we have to write only quotient. No need to write divisor. So here we have 3 and here we have 5. And 3 is a prime number and 5 also is a prime number. And here we can see there is no common factor other than 1. So here we have to write 3 as a numerator and 5 as a denominator. So here we will get 3 by 5 as a lowest term of 24 by 40. Okay. Now let us see second example. In this we have 8 by 12. In this we have 8 and 12. So here we can see we can divide 8 and 12 by 2 and 4. 2 and 4 both are the common factors of 8 and 12. So we can divide 8 and 12 by 2 or by 4. So here cut 8 and 12 by 2. Okay. If we divide 8 by 2, we will get 4. And here now we have to divide 12 also by 2. And when we divide 12 by 2, we will get 6. Now here we can see 4 and 6 both are even numbers. So we can divide 4 and 6 by 2. So cut both numbers. Okay. Now we have to divide 4 and 6 both numbers by 2. And when we divide 4 by 2, we will get 2. Here we have to write only answer. We have to write only quotient. And if we divide 6 by 2, we will get 3. Now we have 2 as a numerator and 3 as a denominator. Now we can see 2 and 3. Okay. We have 2 as a numerator and 3 as a denominator. So there is no common factor other than 1. So it means 2 by 3 is a lowest term of 8 by 12. Now let us see third example. Okay. In third example we have 42 by 36. So let us see third. So now by this method we will find lowest term of 42 by 36. So write here 42 by 36. So here first of all we have to check that what is the common factors of 42 and 36. So here we can see both are even numbers. So we can divide 42 and 36 by 2. And 6 also is a common factor of 42 and 36. So we can divide directly 42 and 36 by 6 also. But let us cut it by 2. Okay. If we divide, cut means we have to divide 42 and 36 by any number. Okay, by a common factor. Now we are dividing. If we divide 42 by 2, we will get 21 as a quotient. And if we divide 36 by 2, we will get 18 as a quotient. Now we have 21 as a numerator and 18 as a denominator. So here we can see we can divide 21 and 18 both numbers by 3. So cut 21 and 18. And now we have to write quotient. Now when we divide 21 by 3, we will get 7. And if we divide 18 by 3, we will get 6. Okay. So now we have 7 as a numerator and 6 as a denominator. Now if we check it, there is no common factor of 7 and 6 other than 1. So it means it is our answer. 7 by 6 is a lowest term of 42 by 36. Okay, in this way, without writing divisor, we can reduce any fraction to its lowest term directly. And students, in higher classes, mostly you will use this method. Okay, I hope you all have understood this method. Thank you, students.